Wow, that looks amazing. Sarah, what is that?
Those are the beginning of raspberry balsamic vinegar truffles. We are about to put the finishing touches on them here. I'm joined once again by their master chocolate connoisseur, Peter Blanchet. They look good. I'm excited to try them.
So these are amazing. We don't have these in our chocolate case all the time. It's sort of a seasonal thing. But what's really interesting, truffles, what makes a truffle is two things. Heavy cream emulsified with chocolate. So are you ready to try to make a truffle?
Absolutely.
I'm going to make you a truffleista out of you.
You've got your work cut out for you.
Okay, so we take our chocolate that we've melted down.
What kind of chocolate did you
This is a 70% dark chocolate. So it's good for you, so there's no guilt. Now we're going to take about 100 milliliters of heavy whipping cream and some butter, and we're going to emulsify it.
Which is also good for us, right?
Yes, and the other thing is cream and chocolate don't like to go together. They don't want to be friends. So what you're doing is you're forcing them to be friends. So you got to really get your muscles going in there. Go, and you're going to see that they're eventually going to become friends, and they're going to be emulsified together.
Right.
So now that's pretty good. That's really good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of invert sugar, which is a little less sweet than regular sugar. So
invert sugar.
It's glucose and fructose. So we're going to do that. We're going to take a little bit of a balsamic puree, which we get from Modena, Italy. We source from all over the world, but really great places. So this is from Modena.
And this one's a raspberry,
This is a raspberry puree. Do you want to just taste that?
Yeah, sure.
It's sour. I forgot to tell you. Sorry about that. Oh, so now you don't have to talk. I can talk.
You're like heavy whipping cream and I'm chocolate. We're not friends anymore.
So now, but you're going to be friends now because I'm going to take a little bit of vodka.
Okay.
This acts as a natural preservative.
Well, and this was the ingredient that kind of stuck out like a sore thumb for me. I didn't expect that you would include liquor.
Yeah, well, we include liquor because we don't add any additives or preservatives. Sorry, I can get that in our chocolate. So because of the heavy whipping cream, we want to have a shelf life. And that gives us a shelf life, as well as it tastes fantastic.
So most of the 8, you said that you've got about 8 different types of truffles, right? So most of them would include some type of liqueur or
we've
liquor.
got Bailey's, Zambuca, there's a vodka one, there's a Grand Marnier. We use very high-end liqueurs.
So they're all preserved.
Yeah. So now, balsamic vinegar. Just a little bit of that goes in here. And then another thing is a balsamic glaze. So we get the balsamic vinegar and the glaze also from Modena, Italy. So you're going to mix that all together very nicely. Mix it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a piping bag.
Right?
And we're going to put it into the piping bag. Do you want to try to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you trust me?
I do not trust you, but that's okay. I don't mind being covered in chocolate. It's my job.
I will not waste this chocolate.
Okay, so we put that into the bag. Woo!
Woo! Woo!
Up. There we go. So
it's
now
not
what
me
I've
you
done,
need to worry about. Okay.
There we go. So now we've got our bag, and we twist our piping bag. We get all that chocolate way down into there. You do that, and I'm going to get the cups. So now what we have is we have some dark chocolate cups that we're gonna pipe into this, and I'm just going to do this.
Is that tight enough?
Nice and tight. And now what we're going to do is we're going to cut off the end of there. And you're going to pipe this in. So I cut the end off just a little bit. Whoops. Come on. There we go. So what you're going to do is you're going to go down into the cup and push with this hand over here.
Yeah.
And come up and fill the cup.
Push from the end. Okay. All right. There we go.
Wow, you're a pro. Fill it up. We want everybody to get as much as they can possibly. There you go.
Okay.
That's perfect. Now, so you would continue to do that. And then what we do, you can just put that down on the counter there.
Perfect.
And you get to lick the bowl later, right?
We'll wait until the camera's turned off for that. No one wants to see it.
And so you want to take a glove.
Okay.
And we're going to garnish these with some nice fresh roasted almonds that we get from California. So you take that and you just a little bit there.
Okay.
Just make it nice and pretty.
This one's a little short on chocolate.
That's okay.
That was my fault.
So now we have to taste, right? And
guess
I
can
made
handle that.
I made these just yesterday, so they've set up very, very nicely. And so I'm going to give you one.
How long do they need to sit for after you've made
Usually
them?
about a day, basically. So because we've done a process called tempering the chocolate, I won't get into that because it's very scientific and technical. But you want it to harden nicely, but you still want it soft because of that beautiful cream. So give it a taste. Let's see what you think. Raspberry balsamic vinegar truffles.
It's great.
Isn't that nice? It has that little tartness. It has the beautiful raspberry. It has a little bit of sweetness from the chocolate and the glucose, and of course the vodka. Little hit.
And you're right, it's not as sweet as I would have expected given the raspberry and the chocolate.
Well, and it's also, you could make this with a 54% dark chocolate. You can make it with a milk chocolate if you wanted. You know, you can do this at home. Actually, you can go online. Purdys, we have lots of recipes. We have lots of, well, actually a recipe book, desserts as well as savory things.
Okay.
And great thing to have a look at and try some chocolate.
Okay, so as Peter mentioned, you can swing by the website to not only learn more information about the location here in Ottawa, but also to grab some recipes if you want to try and attempt this yourself. The door is officially open today at Rideau Centre at 11 a.m. So please swing by and visit the brand new Purdys Chocolatier shop.